Hi, Gems. It's been a little bit since I checked in with all of you. Um, I've been under the weather. Bryce has been under the weather. Um, so my voice is a little like cringy. So, but I'm trying. So don't judge me off of that, right? We took COVID tests. We were negative. I know it seems like we're always getting sick. It's like, listen, parents out there, if your children are sick, keep them home, okay? Because we don't want any of the germs transpiring and transferring to this household, that household, X, Y, and Z, all right? We don't got time for that because there's some of us that need to make money, all right? Just stay home with your kid until your kid gets better. Anyway, Bree's not sick. Thank God. Usually she's always the one that ends up, catching everything. So, going forward, I'm still hanging on there, with, my best friend who passed away, Long Live Joshua. I'm always going to say that. I'm going to speak about his name every single time, every single chance I get, because he was such a great person. And to know Joshua is to love him. And people who are watching my channel and they know him, they know, the type of man he was. Continue to pray for his son's mother. Continue to pray for his sisters, his brother, and his son, okay, and his stepson. So that being said, it was like weird because I had like this conversation with somebody I had just met. And we were talking about like mental health and all that stuff because you guys know I'm big on that. And there's nothing wrong with if you are feeling like you have anxiety or depressed or like all that stuff. It's okay because you are not alone. There's other people out there, I have the biggest like anxiety ever, like especially social anxiety, And this is like my way to express myself between you guys. And I still get nervous and it's just a camera, right? But I still get nervous talking to you all. So, but just know you're not alone, right? So if you are in dire need or you feel like you need to talk to someone, hit me up like you guys have been doing on YouTube. Or I don't have Facebook anymore. I don't have a Twitter. I have Instagram. So Della Marie, find me on Instagram. Hit me up in my DM, and if you ever want to talk, I'm here to listen, right? So, no judgment zone, all right? We don't do that over here, Gems. No. Going forward after that, right? So, oh my goodness, Briella got her hair done. Her dad, shout out to him. Him and his friend helped take her hair out. And she came back. It was so crazy. She's like, Mommy, I don't want to go to school. I'm like, why? She's like, I look like a boy. But her curls are so beautiful. And if you follow me on Instagram, you'll see her curls are so beautiful. And the thing is that she doesn't understand like shrinkage, right? And she doesn't understand how healthy her hair is. So, took her to the hair salon and she was good with it, like, for a little bit, like, at first, the tangling and all that other stuff, because she do got her daddy's side of the family with her hair. God bless her. Just kidding. But, she was really, she was a trooper. And then after, I was like, you see, baby, like, her hair falls out. It's so healthy. It's so healthy. Shout out to Zena's on Cambridge Street. And Miss Mika was the one who hooked my baby up. Shout out to her. Yeah, so it was a good vibe. Like, it was so chill, And I felt like, because you guys know I'm a talkative person. Like, I'm so friendly. So it's like when I get around other women, especially like in a hair salon, right? I'm talking, and then I'm listening, you know? So shout out to all the females that was in Zena's hair shop on Cambridge Street 2 days ago. Oh, one of my best friends brought me this new cup. Look. Y'all know my favorite color is pink. My iced coffee cup. I love pink. Pink is just such a cool, calm, and collective color. So going forward, my journey with YouTube or vlogging, I've been slacking. Okay. Not even gonna hide. I've been slacking. I just been trying to do the most for my kids. And Eb is being lazy right now. She's sleeping. I know you guys love Ebony. But she's sleeping. And then we got sick. Now we're trying to get better. It's just so crazy. So crazy. And yesterday, speaking of crazy, I was sleeping in Briella's room, and I heard a woman's voice, and she goes, "Where's Mom?" I'm like, "Who is that?" Right? My brother was here, so my brother was like, "The landlord's here," and I was like, "No, my landlord is a man." Got up out the bed, sick, and got out the bed, and this lady is showing this random guy the rooms in my apartment. It's like weird. My kids weren't even dressed or anything. And then she's like, "Oh, we can't have the dog here and hold your dog." Like, she was just so rude, right? And then she said my neighbor upstairs' name. And I said, "Who?" And she said it again. And I was like, "You're in the wrong apartment." And she was like, then she was looking at her keys like this. I didn't even get an apology. She wasn't even, let me tell you, she wasn't even the landlord. So I called my landlord, who I pay money to each month, so my kids and I could stay here. Because y'all know I wasn't happy, right? I wasn't. So I call him, and I'm like, "Hey, Mr. So-and-so, I didn't appreciate how this woman barged into my apartment. My brother was here, and, you know, I'm sick. My son is sick. You know, things like that." And she came in with, like, a stranger and just barging into bedrooms like she owns the place. And then he was like, "Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Like, she should have called such and such upstairs, and they exchanged numbers and all this other stuff, but, you know, it's her bad, not yours." And I was like, I know it, you know? But anyways, I was so upset about that, and I wanted an apology. And I still want it, but then I realized some people are just mean. You know, it's not even worth it. And I told my brother, I said, "You should have let Ed bite her." Talk about, "Oh, you can't have that dog here." What? Who are you? I don't sign my checks to you, lady. I don't know who you are. You in here. Oh, that's my baby daddy. I'll be right back.